Hello! Last week, Microsoft showed off the exact specs of the Xbox Series X, and this week, Sony hosted a deep dive of the PS5 specifications in front of what I'm pretty sure was a CGI audience. This means that we can now officially compare them and, well, work out who's best. So, in the wise words of Harry Hill, FIGHT! Well, that wasn't very exciting at all, was it? All I'm seeing is this list of numbers and letters. It looks like a robot's dating profile. However, despair you not, as I have done my research and will now compare these in a way that you will not need a degree to understand. Well, at least not a very good degree. De Montfort. Somewhere like that will do. Let's start with the CPU, or the bit that does AI, physics and thinky stuff. On this chart, the Series X appears to have a slight advantage, aka a bigger number, but don't be fooled, the PS5 is at a variable frequency, which means basically up to and including this number, so long paragraph short, the Series X has a large slight advantage in CPU power. GPU! This is the bit that gets told what to put on the screen, be it visuals, that newfangled ray tracing that everyone's on about, or that Witcher 3 nude mod that you installed by accident. Both the PS5 and the Series X are using a custom GPU, so literally, who the fuck can compare these? I mean, sure, the Xbox has more teraflops, but fuck teraflops. That's like saying that a Bugatti Veyron has more BHP than a Formula 1 car. Yes, but it's not going to win a race against one now, is it? I'll call this as a slight edge to the Xbox, but really not by much at all. Memory! Now, this is the bit that consoles use to remember stuff. Fuck, I'm insightful. The memory bandwidth is how fast it can remember its stuff. And here we see that the PS5 has lots of very fast memory, and the Series X has quite a bit of memory that's faster than the PS5's, and another bit that's slower than it. But it's also running a faster bus, and I need a calculator for this. You know what? Fuck it, draw. Storage! This is about how much cupboard space each console has for games. The PS5 has 825 gigabytes, basically Call of Duty Warzone 8 times, and the Series X has 1 terabyte of storage, Call of Duty Warzone 10 times, so the Series X takes it. The one everyone always wants to know, the I/O throughput. This is how fast games can access their own storage cupboards. The PS5 dominates massively here, like twice as much, which is interesting. So this means that the PS5 will likely have slightly faster load times, but much faster in-level load times. So if you're blazing down the highway in the 1980s set LA Noire 2, you'll see much less pop-in on the PlayStation 5. Have they not announced that yet? Shit. Expandable and external storage. Plug SSDs and HDDs in to get more storage. Both allow it. PS5 will have more limits to SSDs. They need to be the same speed as their internal one, or you'll get issues, loading problems and stuff like that. So, yes, they both allow it, but the PS5 will be a more expensive one to upgrade, probably. Although a few years down the line, probably not as much. Optical drive! Both people this time around think fuck are doing 4K UHD Blu-ray drives. It means you'll actually be able to watch 4K fucking films on your PlayStation, not just your Xbox in this next generation. So what? Optical drive, you know, where you put discs in. Discs, the shiny circles that games and films came on for a while. No? No, I'm not a granddad. Why do you ask? Additional bits! The PS5 has some very fancy 3D audio somethings, but honest to God, I don't care. I literally fell asleep during that bit of the presentation. Look, it was late, and I was tired. Okay, it was 4 PM, but I was still tired. This bit to me sounds like the HD rumble or, blast processing of the console. Something that the folks on Reddit will argue about to the fucking death, but it won't genuinely matter to the normal user. Another additional bit, backwards compatibility. Sony don't have every game ready out of the gate. It's having to test all of its PlayStation 4 games, so we'll only have some of it backwards compatibility-ness ready for the PS5. The Series X, on the other hand, will be backwards compatible with all Xbox One games at launch, and even some of the Xbox and 360 games that are backwards compatible at the moment. That's some good fucking shit right there. 4 generations of console in one. Hell of a selling point, if you do give a fuck about any of those games. Which I do, because you get to play as X3 in like fucking 97k or whatever the fuck this thing can do. So, okay, let's conclude this shit. The Xbox Series X is better in almost every single way, but it's only really losing out into how fast it can stream worlds and ever so slightly in loading. So, what does that mean for you as a user? Absolutely fuck all! The PlayStation 2 was far less powerful than the Xbox and kicked its dick off in every single way. The PS3 was far more powerful than the Xbox 360 and shat its pants in every single way. The Xbox One was a little bit faster than the PS4 and is losing to it in sales and doesn't have God of War. If they're the same price with the same games, then the Series X is the way to go. If the PS5 is $100 or so cheaper, then it's a tie. If you care about the best performance for your multi-platform games, then the clear winner is the PC. And of course, if you want the best exclusives, well then obviously get a Nintendo Switch. But if you want to play with Kratos, Spider-Man or Aloy, get a PS5. If you want to play with Master Chief, Marcus Phoenix or that one car from Forza, then get a Series X. The multi-platform games will be largely identical. Most developers aim for the lowest specs available so it will run well on both. You likely won't see a graphical difference until the good old guys over at Digital Foundry will zoom in for you. Look, guys, I can't read the text on the fucking screen from my sofa. Do you think that I can see that the reflections are 0.8% more jagged? So, that's my final read of the specs. It doesn't matter. Wait for reviews, buy one when it's got some games on it that you want. Simple. And Sony, if the PS5 is anywhere near as loud as the PS4 Pro, you can get right in the fucking bin. And Microsoft, sort your fucking menus out. It's like trying to navigate a box of Lego using only your bumhole. Right. That's all for now. Next week, we'll compare apples to oranges and end up saying grapes are the winner. Bye!